Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus gaming series, Nexus Division matchup of Minion Miners versus Baby on Board. On the left-hand side, we have Minion Miners. We have got Marshall on the Cassia, Hemi on the ETC, Wonton Soup on the Deathwing, Weskra on the Brightwing, and Sir Mako of Cheese, Ches on the Sylvanas. Over on the side of Baby on Board, we've got Cavalier Guest on the Hogger, Crush on the Joanna, Kyle Ferguson, or Tarask, on the Rhaegar, Porky on the Mephisto, and Mockery will be playing the Junkrat. As I said, we got a little fun prediction going on for you all. Which team will hit level 10 first? Go ahead and get your gambles in. We have Alterac Pass kicking off right now. Comcast has been screwing my metrics over the past 6 weeks or so. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Man, ISPs are just a nightmare. At this point, with how many issues I have 5 or 6 different local Spectrum technician numbers, and they're just like, just call me. Like, all of them are just like, bug one of us, and we will try and fix things as quickly as possible for you. Hell, I have one of the 2 managers of the area on speed dial at this point. We chat like we're friends. Anyways, fingers crossed we don't have to contact him today. Knock on wood, all that stuff. Thanks again for hanging out, everybody. But either way, let's check out Alterac Pass. Let's also get our little player vision set up here so we can also swap between visions as we rotate around the map. And speaking of rotations, this is going to be a little bit of back and forth. We do have Junkrat rotating out of the bottom lane to go ahead and grab the camp over here, but it seems like it will be Cavalier Guest setting up the bounce. You can see that angling starting. Actually, maybe not going for the bounce. There's the short distance one, as we do have Kyle coming in with a heal or 2, also speeding things up with... I'm trying to remember the talent, or the ability off the top of my head, and I can't remember it. It's Lightning Shield? Lightning Shield, right? Yeah, Lightning Shield. It's very self-evident of what it is. Either way, that is going to be the camp on the right. Already grabbed Sylvanas and Brightwing to grab this null pack for the left-hand side. A little bit slower. This camp timing on the right is really, really good because it is going to be available before the next objective, or the first objective is even going to be spawning. Or excuse me, I guess up and available for contest. We will have it sort of spawning as you have that little timer and everything at 2:30 into the game. I watched last night, don't remember anything, all in, let's go. Did you, like me, have a little too much gin and soda last night? I played in the game and I don't know who hit 10 first. That's what I love about this gamble, this bet. That's what I like about this gamble, is because consistently people come in here, they're like, dude, I'm in this game and I don't know who hit level 10, which I think is great. Cause then it's like, even the players are like, this is still a gamble for me. Anyways, we go ahead and we're gonna check out back into bottom lane. We do have Hemi up against Mockery, and Mockery is gonna be able to kind of poke ETC back consistently. We do have ETC also going into the block party at level 1. Not only will he be able to give himself 75 physical armor, but he's also going to be able to give allies around him those stacks as well, lasting for 8 seconds. Oh, okay, no rum, too many clean. That makes sense. That's a smart call. Bro, this game was forever ago. I hardly remember it. I didn't see the cap at first, and I was like, what is Mockery talking about? It was last night. Maybe Mockery was the one who had too much gin last night as well. So, camp on the right to be, null pack on the right side to be grabbed. Objective phase is up and available. And that's easy clear from Cavalier. Just peeking up into the top lane, Deathwing versus the Joanna. Kind of funny to see the main tanks off in the solo lanes. You have the Joanna up against the Deathwing in top. And obviously it's taking over for the Hogger. But you have ETC who's just been floating around in this bottom lane. I wonder if Hemi's going to be looking for the stage dive at level 10. Because you have Staggering Blow, Falling Sword, or Blessed Shield. You've got Durance of Hate, if I'm not mistaken, would interrupt it. Concussion Mine, Steel Trap with like Sticky Wicket would also interrupt it. So I don't think Mosh is going to be the priority. At least it doesn't seem like a priority for Hemi. I think Stage Dive would be the call, especially the way that ETC is being played, and a little bit being built as well. He's very utility-based right now. He does have some, he's like a support tank at this time, because he has the armor for some allies, he's got the speed for allies, he's also got this Echo Pedal, which is going to be a good way for wave clear. This is a good wave clear talent as well, as Porky does blink forward with the Shade of Mephisto, getting chunked a little bit by Sir Mako. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Deathwing is just going to be burninating the wave. Cavalier just trying to put some pressure, but the pressure is actually being applied to Cavalier as the chase continues all the way into top lane. Cassia, looking for the fend, just lands a few lightning novas. Rum, soda, crackers. I had gin and soda and crackers. Yes, that was what I ate after stream yesterday. Because I am a 31-year-old adult who makes really good decisions. Thing with the Cataclysm into the objective area. No channel from either side just yet. Actually, excuse me, I completely missed there was 11 seconds channeled. Or 19 seconds channeled. There we go. I can caster math that one backwards because there's 11 seconds remaining of channel time as we do have Cavalier grabbing this camp once again. No pack on the left-hand side, just now respawning to the members of Minion Miners. Junkrat could interrupt Dimash with any... Yep. Indeed he could. But he also has the Sticky Wicket as well, which is going to be a silence, so that's also an option too. A little bit of time on the arming and the toss and all that, but still, it still is an ability that he can use. The double kill will come through for the side of Minion Miners. First blood in their favor. As we go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, Minion Miners might be the ones to hit level 10 here first, unless Baby on Board can make some crazy quick kills happen. We'll find out what's going to happen with that 10 talent tier very, very soon. I'm actually interested with the ETC. The way he's been just split pushing constantly, I do really think it is going to be a stage dive, but we'll have to see as the game progresses. That is going to be level 10 over to the side of Minion Miners. Let's pay the people before I forget, because I know myself, and I definitely know I would forget. And so Minion Miners will have level 10 first. We'll pay out the people for that one, as we do have the other stats flying through at the bottom of your screen. Stage dive ETC, as it was discussed. Just looking really quickly, Bellowing Roar for the Deathwing. It's going to be a Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas, Ball Lightning. Pretty standard heroics across the board. On the opposing side, same kind of thing. We also have the Shockwave from the Hogger, which was something we didn't talk about as well. Talked about a staggering blow, but Shockwave, a low cooldown and a great ability to be able to interrupt mosh pits. So I also really do like the Shockwave. I'm glad to see it got more popularity. Hortipult was the main priority when Hogger came out, but I'm liking to see this utility right here. That is fantastic. 70-second cooldown on that Shockwave, and they just put Cassia on a 20-second death timer, as this will be 11 up on our levels. Deathwing trying to delay things out. Wonton Soup does get Mockery delay, but Porky will be able to get that channel. 11 seconds left on the timing on this. Cassia still not up and available, and this is going to be first objective to the side of Baby on Board. I literally won that and put all my points into it. Nice, congratulations. Now you have more channel points to use on Bandit. You lost? Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. I don't know about you all, but there's like certain streamers that I watch, and if I bet in their channel, I'm like, I'm going to lose all my points. And I always do. It's only like some streamers, I'm just wrong every single time. I don't know what it is. I think they're cheating personally, but that's whatever. So, the objective phase is coming through mid right now, as well as top and bottom. Mockery pushing out that bottom lane. Wonton Soup with the Cataclysm. Porky getting low. And Porky, a little Porky feed right there, unfortunately, as ETC will be clearing things out in top lane. Stage dive is available. Cavalier is also pushing things up against Himi. Shockwave was used about 10 seconds ago on the ETC. That's a bounce in from Cavalier. Oh no, he pops the Hog Wild. There's actually Himi taking a lot of damage here. Cavalier thinking that they might be able to find the kill, but it's ETC power sliding in. Knockback from that face melt. There's the bounce. Oh man, Cavalier is playing with a little bit of fire, but so is Himi. Meanwhile, mid lane, Crushinator steps up, gonna be able to get the condemn, put some more pressure onto the mid lane fort, but no structures will fall. Mockery did get a lot of value in bottom lane, as this bottom lane fort is set ablaze. Still the back and forth as the phase shift from Brightwing comes through. The polymorph is there. The squirrel tries to back away. He gets the staggering blow. The cleanse is a little late. Wonton Soup is right here. There's gonna be a lava pool. Himi goes in. It's how the turns have tabled for Cavalier Guest. For the last couple, I would say minutes, it felt like he was just bugging and pestering and bullying Himmy. But with a phase shift from Brightwing, that's a dead hogger up in the top lane. I bet against myself and lost. See, you should have believed in yourself. I already used all my points on Bandit. Yeah. I also, whenever I go through the request like queue, I will sometimes just give people their channel points back and not confirm them or take them. I'll just reject it and give them back their points because I'm like, you can use them again. Alrighty, that is going to be the level 1 for Porky done. We do have the unyielding power, so it's going to be not only the extra 100 damage from 20, but you also have the additional charges. I'm looking at talents. We got a kill on Sylvanas from Junkrat in the mid lane. I'm glad I didn't believe in myself, basically. Alrighty. Sorry, I gotta use the arrow keys when I'm drinking tea. So it's very still close between these two teams. That easy throw dynamite is going to be enough to take them out for it. Himmy comes in with the stage dive. Cavalier still backing away. Porky getting just absolutely cooked up. Rhaegar goes down as well. Crush trying to back away. Concussion Mine will push back the Brightwing. Oh, a double kill that seemingly came out of nowhere. It kind of seemed like Baby on board were fine. Is Marshall able to do this on their own? Okay, Sylvanas is coming down here as well. Yeah, with the rotation through the minion wave, I think with Brightwing showing through that minion wave, I think the expectation is that the enemy is on boss. So we'll have Cavalier grab a camp. We'll have Junkrat soak up mid for 16. Boss will be grabbed for bottom. Crushinator on top to soak up. And this is just going to be what? Defense and bottom, and then objective phase over to the side of Minion Miners. That seems like that's the order of operations, but Baby on board, they don't really care about the bottom lane. Baby on board do not care about their bottom, apparently. No, that's going to be a fort to go down, but looks like they're going to prioritize the objective. Okay. Interesting call that we don't often see, as the double boss play is going to be made. I'm not 100% sure if that was like a leftover like artifact from when I was hitting the button. I don't know if they saw that phase shift with the peekaboo come through, but either way, there might be the assumption that the enemy's on boss. Let's see, jump onto the opposing side vision for Marshall. Porky comes through a little late, not able to get the steal or anything like that onto the boss right there. I was just waiting to see if Porky falls. That's a ball lightning coming out as well. Kyle gonna be playing volleyball with the entire team right there. Boss in top lane does start to work on the... No way, 0.2 seconds. Does Cavalier have an interrupt? No, he doesn't get a bounce. The bounce gets him out. Doesn't get the interrupt. Durance of Fate goes out onto the Deathwing. He's getting chunked quite heavily, as that will be Sylvanas going down. Keep in mind, the Mephisto, he didn't go for the percent-based damage here. Just going kind of the Skull Missile build. And Wonton Stoop is going to be sniped by the fadeaway Skull Missile. So a double fort to the side of Minion Miners through the bottom and top. But now we have Baby on board rushing into mid and looking for an initial keep here. Let's pull away the talents, open up the screen a little bit further for us. Stage dive in from the ETC. That's a shockwave from Cavalier. Himmy going to get the phase shift from Brightwing, peekaboo value as well. There's going to be that Chattering Teeth with the Sticky Wicket. The dense blasting powder on the easy throw dynamite, splitting up those charges for some extra siege potential. My bottom is covered. Is it? Oh, doesn't seem like it. Didn't seem like it a couple seconds ago. Okay, goodbye, Cassia. Falling sword from Crushinator, as well as the mid lane keep will be going down. Is this one of the rare situations where a team is going to end off of a singular keep? Nope. They're going to go ahead, swap to bottom lane, as Stormy McStormpike is going to be able to clear things out. You can already see Cavalier just pushing up a little bit through this bottom lane with that dense blasting powder split on the easy throw dynamite. Top lane fort will fall. Porky forward with the Shaded Mephisto, getting a little Lightning Nova value. Stage dive once again in from the ETC. Not seeing anyone really affected by that slow. Shockwave from the Hoggers up in about 3 seconds. We do have Cassia up in about 14. Bottom lane keep could be going down here. That would be a win condition for the side of Baby on board, but I don't think they're going to stick around any longer. Porky going to poke out onto Hemi just a little bit, dropping that ETC health down to around 50%. And the forts, excuse me, the keep still sitting around. It lost like, what, like 5-10% or so right there. That's going to be a great Durance of Fate onto the ETC. Phase Shift the Brightwing will not be able to come through in time as Cavalier goes in for the spin. Rip Tire connects onto 2. Cassia low, but it's Wesker who's so much lower as there was a bellowing roar from the Deathwing. Seems more of a disengaged utilization than anything else. As Sylvanas was clearing the top lane. Boss is not available for 2 minutes or so. A minute 20 on the bottom lane, actually. Cavalier gonna go grab a camp on the right-hand side. I thought they were gonna be committed to this, committed to the keep, but nope. They're gonna grab the camp. We have 30 seconds on ETC. He'll have stage dive when he comes back. So camp for mid, a wave coming in through bottom. Maybe this will be the keep now. Call the map objective something different every time. There was what was one of the CCL ones that I did was I swapped the first letters of his first and last name. So it was what? It was it's Vondor. What did I do? It was Stormdor Vanpike or something. I can't remember what I did. I tried to like change it up every single time. That's gonna be a stage dive with the crowd pleaser at level 20 upgrade for the extra AoE. Ball lightning. I'm assuming that's infinite ball lightning, as it is. Oh no, it's not actually. It's Rockstopper at level 20. The ball lightning did expire as it only has so many jumps. As this is Sylvanas going back in, but I think the members of Minion Miners were all in for the fight. It's, you know, if we either win this or, well, we lose map number 1, and that is going to be the case. ETC gets the power slide, but there's going to be the falling sword from the Drana with the cleanse. Kyle is going to drop the totem down, gets a little healing out. ETC does fall, and this is looking like the horrible, awful, gross alliance will be falling, and Deathwing actually dies to Porky right at the end. That's going to be a pentakill, and map 1 to Baby on board. Sandy Vornpike, yeah. I know Grubby caught it, and he like sent a DM into our production chat, and he was giggling about it. Okay. Park myself in the NGS Discord. That falling sword is going on my reel. You're not allowed to use anything from my stream, Crushnator. No. No, you're not allowed to use anything. I, Bahamut Gang, reserve all rights to all video. No, it's fine. It's whatever. Go for it. People have already grabbed stuff from my stream without me knowing. Oh, man. I had one of those nights last night where I think I slept through the night, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm really tired today, but I'm not sure if I actually slept through the night or if I slept. I don't know, chat. I'm doing my best. I'm trying not to drink too much caffeine either. I also feel like it is not going to be very long before we go and just make a beverage. I feel like it's definitely going to be a little bit of a cocktail cast tonight. All right, so map 1 goes over to Baby on board, looking pretty good right there, but it's not. It wasn't a stomp. So, we'll have to see what happens here in map number 2. Let's get that loaded up and all that good stuff. And, cool, the players did not swap sides. We're going to go to Dragonshire, and I need to figure out what the level 1 little fun prediction is, if there is a level 1 prediction. Let's see. This. Okay. Oh, there's a Thrall. Can he go Crash Lightning? Oh, he didn't. This Thrall actually is like, I want to win the game. No one actually has any level. Oh, you know what? There's Journeyman Cooking. We could do that. We could do a Journeyman Cooking quest. Does Hogger finish level 1 by end? By end. Yes. Finished. Finished. Talent. No. Unfinished. That's not how you spell finished, Bahamut. Finished. Talent. Alright, put 2 minutes on it. We'll introduce the teams. Cute dog, thank you, Killer. Bandit is a very good boy. Bandit is the best boy. Alright, I think that is all good and ready. I'll get rid of that, and then we will jump into a game in about 60 seconds or so. Finished talent. I put, for some reason, I spelled unfinished, unfunished. I spelled it unfunished. I don't know. Thursdays are my most exhausted days. I'm excited for tomorrow though. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna do we'll do some Gungeon. We'll do a couple runs of Gungeon, I think, and then when I get annoyed with it or I don't want to play it anymore, we'll play some Darkest Dungeon. And then when I get kind of bored of Darkest Dungeon, we'll play some Battlegrounds or something. I don't know. Tomorrow's variety, I'm gonna play what I feel like playing, basically. I might not even do Gungeon tomorrow. I honestly might not even do Gungeon. I'm not sure. Gungeon's fun, but also Gungeon's kind of like I'm kind of like annoyed with it because I'm just like I'd like to go further, but maybe I could also just play better. All right, let's jump into the game. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. Let's get these teams introduced, and let's do our bet right after that, because we have, on the left-hand side, Minion Miners trying to take us to a map number 3 through Dragonshire. We have got Marshall on the Imperious, Himi on the Blaze, Wonton Soup on the Thrall, Wesker on the Deckard, and Sir Mako of Cheese on the Lunara. We will be seeing Baby on board on the right-hand side, looking to close things out in a quick 2-0. We got Crush on the Anubarak, Kyle on the Malfurion, Porky on the Zeratul, Cavalier Guest on the Hogger, and Mockery to play the Tychus. As I've said, there is a level 1 little gamble happening right now. Hogger is going to go into Journeyman's Cooking. If you don't know what it is, this is what it is. Each hero hit by Easy Throw Dynamite heals you for 8% of maximum health. Hitting heroes with Easy Throw Dynamite permanently increases your maximum health by 10 to a maximum of 750. There are 75 stacks. Will he finish those stacks by the end of the game? Get your gambles in, chat. Bahamut, you're fantastic, but I have to tell the truth. The best part of the stream is Bandit. The second part is Buttspot. Baha is a solid top 3 in his own stream. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, I would, yeah. I mean, literally, the lurk command is, I enjoy your casting, but I'm here for Bandit, so I'll be watching for that. Porky getting pinged for missing the kill. Come on, Porky. Come on, bud. What are you doing? What are you doing, Porky? You're Zeratul. You're supposed to get the kills. All right, let's see. Can he do it this time? Thrall getting some decent damage. Porky coming in, and chunks the Thrall, but no actual kill. Meanwhile, in mid lane, we have Marshall just soaking up a little bit. Invade onto this camp over here on the right-hand side. Crushinator doing a good job body blocking with the Anubarak. Has to burrow away for safety. Porky's back in the mix. Anubarak taps well. He's going to be coming back into all this. Marshall split from his team, getting chunked by the Tychus. Great grenade from Mockery. A fantastic jet propulsion from Himi will stop any sort of kill. Porky looking to maybe jump onto Marshall. Anubarak burrows in as well. Porky just going to go ahead and clear the wave, and he's going to be rotating to top lane to catch the soak and deal with Wonton Soup currently. Man, now I want some Wonton Soup. That sounds so good. We talked about it yesterday, but I'd love some Chinese food. There's really no good Chinese food where I live, so I don't get Chinese food up in Tahoe. When I go back to Detroit, I do get it there because it's delicious. It's American Chinese, but I don't care. It's so good. Anyways, sorry, we got on the topic of food at the start of the stream, and of course that's where we're gonna be for the rest of the day. Wonton Soup does get the top lane back over. I mean, it doesn't help that also there's players with cheese in their name, or Wonton Soup, or even Porky. Channel potential to the side of Minion Miners through mid lane, but it's being delayed out by Baby on board. All right. No Celestial Charge to connect from Imperious. Deckard clearing things out as well. Bottom lane gets picked back up by Crushner. We got Cavalier in top lane. Wonton Soup is going to be just clearing out the camp that was pushed up. And Porky coming in with a bit of damage. Kyle with the root. Mockery with the decent damage. Himmy looking to step in here with the Jet Propulsion. Does land that and the slow onto Porky. Wesker getting some healing potions out. Porky going to have to back off and cleave. Just kind of clear out the wave as we have Crush and Marshall in bottom lane. Looks like Crush is getting chunked quite heavily. We do have that Imperious going into the Consuming Flame at level 1. You also have that press forward for the armor, which is a great way for him to fight. Cavalier in top lane will get killed by Sir Mako, and that will be first blood to the side of Minion Miners. 5 stacks on the Journeyman cooking. Only 70 more to go. I mean, if the enemy team just groups up a bunch of times, it should be easily completed, right? You know, if in the Nexus division, if a team just, you know, stacks a bunch of times. Lunara, oh, she gets interrupted, but there was a grenade and a root from Malfurion and Tychus. Little Moonfire right there. Kyle is going to be speared, and that was enough time for Crush in the bottom lane to be able to get the Moonshrine converted. So there's no channel potential in the mid. Rotation back into bottom lane. Porky going to get hit with the root. Has to blink away. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Cavalier is going to get the Hog Wild out. Kyle going for the safe rotation. Bullying the bug bottom. Well, he's a gross beetle. Of course he should get smooshed. All right, bounces out from Cavalier. Quite literally bounces out. Impale from the Anubrak. We have Marshall coming with the Celestial Charge. It's going to be on to Kyle, who tries to back away. Staggering blow from Kyle from Cavalier is going to delay things out. Will it be enough? Yes, the root also puts Marshall to sleep. Tychus, Mockery comes in. He's got that minigun. He is absolutely shredding. Any grenades? Any bounces? Anubrak with no, he can't close the distance, and Marshall lives. You gotta summon the lads. Absolutely, Stark. And in the end, it's actually going to be Cavalier the one to fall. Dragonite was available to the side of Baby on board, but they're not going to be able to grab it as they just lost their Hogger. They lost control. And will they... Will the enemy get the Dragonite? That's the big question that I'm trying to figure out. Redden, thank you for the tier 3 for 9 months. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you very much for the tier 3. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Do you need a bottle of water? Do you need a massage? Can I get you a steak or anything? Thank you for the tier freaking 3. That does give you 5 tickets into the Baja Ross raffle happening on April 24th. Jules will be joining to DJ like she has in the past. Wesker going for the channel. Porky in the top lane will be able to get the counter channel onto that Sunshine Jet Propulsion. Kind of self-cleansed by the Hog Wild from Hogger. I'm just looking around the minimap and just waiting to see. Level 10 is going to be achieved first to the side of Minion Miners. We're going to cycle through the other numbers as well. Get an idea of what those look like. Stay a while and listen, put on a 10-second cooldown as it's interrupted. That's a very low Decker Kane, and he is going to the retirement home as Mockery gets the last little bit of damage onto the old man. Looking at level 10s, the big thing to note kind of is just Earthquake for the Thrall, Might of the Nerazim for the Zeratul. Neither of them, like, they're not like bad talents by any means or anything like that. It's just typically we see Sundering utilized. I do like the Earthquake a lot better, and sometimes it's VP, sometimes it's Might of the Nerazim. With the kind of hyper attack build that we're seeing from the Zeratuls lately, the Might of the Nerazim does seem like the proper play, as the Tychus is going to start shredding through Marshall. There is the Angelic Armament utilized, doesn't get the spears out. I think he was stunned out from the timing to be able to summon those spears. And Marshall gets some potions out from Decker Kane. Man, we still have not had a single Dragonite 7 minutes in. And the objective phase on this map triggers very, very early. I think it spawns, like, it's announced at 1 minute. Shockwave on to Wonton Soup. The Dragonite, oh, I thought I actually saw a Dragonite go to someone. Zeratul tries to get the big burst. It doesn't work out, and Porky, well, his buns are cooked. Get it? Because pork buns? Do you get the joke, chat? Chat, do you get it? Because pork buns, Porky. Do you get it? I just needed someone in chat to acknowledge my genius, that's all. So, another potential channel to the side of Minion miners, and seems like they might get it this time. Oh no, Mockery, no, maybe, yes. I wasn't sure if Mockery had got on the point before Lunara started channel, but either way, that is Dragonite over to the side of Minion miners. We got 14 stacks on the level 1 for this Hogger as Marshall getting chunked quite heavily here. Wonton Soup stepping in as well. No Earthquake available for 40-some seconds. Thank you, Stark. I just needed someone. Someone, anyone. See, Crushinator, you should put that in your highlight reel. That's what you should be putting in your highlight reel. Not these really cool falling sword plays from Joanna. No. Cavalier is in deep right now. Shockwave is available, but he has to go for the bounce to get out of this little scuffle through the mid lane. We do have a Cocoon onto 1. There's a huge Shockwave coming through. I think it might have only connected onto Westra. Either way, bunker down from the Blaze. Himmy trying to back out of here. That's a nice jet propulsion from Blaze as well. Just trying to back away. Stay on, listen. Cavalier gets the knockback. And no kill beyond the Thrall. Zeratul on top lane, looking to maybe make a play onto Marshall. Mockery getting body blocked by Zeratul. Alright, Zeratul goes in, dash in from Mockery. Gonna start just dropping minigun damage. Porky blinks away. Okay. I honestly thought he was gonna play that more aggressive, but not the case. Cavalier gets the tight bounce up against the loot horde as the royalty look on at him grabbing a camp. Lunara goes in with 1 leaping strike. Okay, she had the second charge. I didn't look up quick enough to see if she had a charge. Great read from Kyle to get the roots on the far side of that bush, and that is Lunara going down, greeting a little bit in that engagement. Okay. Sorry, there's a couple stream wobbles here and there, and I'm just getting nervous. That's all. Yeah, there's some stream wobbles today, chat. Oh, I'm really sorry. We might have to restart stream and drop the bitrate down or something. We'll have to see. We have some wobbles. They're not terrible, knock on wood, but we are having some spectrum wobbles today. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do something really, really quickly and just kill that. That might just help with a little bit of the packet consumption. Oh wait, hold on, sorry, 1 second. I have a stream preview. Okay, so it's just set to low, that's all. All right, sorry about that. Crushinator trying to back away is going to be able to do so. Does have some decent shielding. I think, isn't that from the level? Yeah, the subterranean shields right there. 693 shielding for the Anubrak with the burrow. He does have the Mad Lads at level 13. Got them burning beetles. Nice over the wall butt. Burrow out from Crushinator once again. Butzbach, you need to relax? No. I need to pay attention to what's happening on the screen because that's an Earthquake from Thrall. Porky in the top lane. Why is Porky leaving? Why did just the experience? I guess he was trying to close the gap faster to 16. Anyways, mid lane, Cavalier. I feel like Cavalier was kind of expecting a Dragonite ready, and he was in position for it, but either way, Mockery gets the channel bottom, Porky gets the channel top. Could see a Dragonite over to the side of Baby on board. Got 24 stacks on this Hogger. Level 1 jet propulsion from the Blaze. Cavalier gets the cleanse from Kyle, and what was it, 4 HP? But the damage over time from Lunara will be able to solidify that kill. Hogger dead. Cocoon onto Deckard. Celestial Charge will connect onto Crushinator. Malfurion going for the heal, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The subterranean shields will be helping. Crushinator, Porky in the backline trying to kill this Lunara, but it's not working out. Himmy needs to back away as well. Zeratul waiting for this Blaze, but the super potions from the Deckard cane are perfectly placed. It's Porky to go down. No Dragonite to the side of Baby on board. It's not real Porky, right? Is there a fake Porky? What do you mean? A rerun? Yeah, this is a rerun. This is absolutely a rerun. This is not live whatsoever. Nope, this is completely not live. It's a rerun. Absolutely. Totally a rerun. This is totally a rerun. Yep. Yeah, I'm not live at all. Bottom lane will go down. Mid lane already falling as well. Top lane does have some decent minion damage, but we do have the wave to be cleared out as the Zeratul does make his way into the top lane. Dragonite still sieging through bottom. Chat is the rerun. Gameplay is a replay. Yeah, there you go. Yes. We'll have a live best of 3 at 6 o'clock PDT, so that's 2 hours from now. 2 hours from now, we have a live game of Tactical Feed versus Gilly Shark at Bingo Night. Until then, we're checking out some games that were uncasted from yesterday. A little Flame Belch out from the Dragonite, tanking some shots from the Keep. Top lane, that camp was pushing up during all of this. Look at Porky on the left side of the screen, is going to be able to jump onto Wonton Soup, kick out from the Dragonite, as there's a Cocoon onto the Imperius. Stay a while and listen will be interrupted. There's going to be an Earthquake from the Thrall. No level 20, so no upgrades onto any of that. Cavalier does go down. Kyle trying to heal through the pain, and he's not going to be able to make it out alive. That's a double kill over to the side of the Minion Miners. Make it a triple kill. Maybe looking for the quadra kill. Mockery is the target for Lunara, so we do have those stones being thrown out from the core. And Mockery is doing his best to counter kill the Lunara, but it doesn't work out. Porky blinks in, trying to go for the big YouTube play. Stay a while and listen does come out, and Porky does manage to land the kill, but will... Nope. Alright, pentakill, and that looks like it's going to be map number 2, going over to the side of Minion Miners. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a series here. We're heading to a map 3, as the core will fall, catapults have arrived, and it's a slow burn, but it is going to be a core to fall. Actually, it's a lot faster than I anticipated. Come on, Spectrum, you can fucking do it. Come on, bud. Come on, Spectrum. There we go. We got some internet wobbles today. Sorry, everyone. All right. As I have said in the past, thank you, Red, for the tier 3 sub. Thank you. You're a very good friend. You're a very good viewer. Tier 3 sub.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god, fucking
Tier 3 sub.
holy shit, what the fuck?
No message, but thank you for the tier 3 for 9 freaking months. Thank you for the tier 3. Very much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. So, let's pay out the people. Does Hogger finish level 1 by end? No, he had 28 out of 78 stacks. What if I just paid the wrong bet? I make this joke all the time, and one day I will pay the wrong bet. I know it's gonna happen.
You up for some cake and pie later, buddy?
Lion Lad, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Let's see, what were you getting up to? What were you getting up to, my friend? Let's see. How was your, can I not shut, there we go. How was your Heroes of the Storm stream, my friend? Moneybags over here, hey. Hey. Tier 3s are my best friends. Tier 3s are my best friends. Even that he asked that if it was a rerun makes it part of the rerun. Absolutely, yes. It's fully scripted. Yep. Short, you're tired? Well, thank you for the raid. Thanks for bringing your friends over here. For anyone that has never been to my stream before, hello, my name is Bahamut. I do a lot of Heroes of Storm casting, commentary, gameplay, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to at least... If you want to at least hit the follow button, it's much appreciated. Forget what? Thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months.
To the end of the world.
Enjoy your sleep, Lion.
Subscribe.
Thank you for the raid.
Ooh, it came through.
Ooh, it came through. Thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. And also don't forget that your subscriptions get you raffle tickets into the Baja Ross giveaway that is happening on April 24th. You can see all those post-it notes by Bandit's Camera. Those are all raffle ticket entries. Now sleep but me. All right, well, Buttspot, you're trying your best, but you're really not doing too good. All right, let's get a map number 3 loaded up. I am having a thought that we're gonna have enough time for another best of 3 after this one. I have a gut feeling that we're here on map 3, and I think we're gonna be going into another best of 3 before our live best of 3 at 6 o'clock PDT, which is about 2 hours from now. A little less than 2 hours from now. All right, let me look at this really quick and see if there's any sort of fun level 1s we can do. Let's see. Oh, let's do Sculpey, thank you for the redemption. I will do that after this game. Please remind me after this game. Will Ghoul Dan finish level 1 by end of game? Yes, 40 stacks. No. Unfinished talent. Do you know what I really could go for? I could really go for a new Donkey Kong Country. Not like Tropical Freeze, but like Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. Where you have like the overworld with like the secrets in the overworld. Specifically 2 and 3 have those secrets. 3 I think is actually more so. I would love like a continuation to that series where it's like Donkey Kong Country 4 and King K. Rool comes back, steals Donkey Kong, and you have to go through all. I love Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 and 3 so much. 1 is very, very good. Better late than never. Morning, Baha. Hey, how's it going, Darth Looper? How you doing, bud? All right, I think all of that is good. I think we're ready to get into another map. We're going to find out who is going to win this series here in the Nexus division. Thank you all again for the Tier 3, the Raid, and the Tier 1 subscriptions, as well as the treat. We'll get that treat after the game. Let's introduce these teams, and let's jump into map number 3 of Minion Miners versus Baby on Board. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into our series here. On the left-hand side, we got Minion Miners, we got Marshall on the Imperious, Himi on the Blaze, Wonton Soup on the Falstad, Sir Mako Ches on the Lunara, and Wesker on the Deckard. Over on the side of Baby on Board, we got Kyle on the Anduin, Cavalier on the Leoric, Crush to be playing the Ghoul Dan, Porky on the Garrosh, and Mockery to play the Junkrat. Some role swaps there. And as I had said, we got a fun little prediction going. Let's go ahead and get 2 minutes on that bad boy, and let's go ahead and say, will Ghoul Dan finish level 1 by the end of game? Ghoul Dan, Crushinator, will be going into Echoed Corruption. He needs to hit 40 heroes with this. We're going into Tomb, a high rotation map, but it's not a guarantee with this talent. It's not the easiest, and also has a decent cooldown, if I'm not mistaken, of 14 seconds. Some code stuff, probably gonna stay a while, get back to. Oh, well, thanks for lurking, thanks for hanging out, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good work day, bud. Jet Propulsion from Blaze connecting onto 3. Concussion Mine from Mockery will split Himi away from his team. There's a toss from Porky onto Marshall. Marshall trying to get out of there. Cavalier so very low. That's going to be a double kill. Porky, no. Not able to get the step up onto the Lunara right there. There you go. Get your gambles in. Will Ghoul Dan finish his level 1 by the end of the game? Malfurion, or excuse me, Falstad goes down right there. There's not even a Malfurion in this game. I don't know where my brain went with that one. Either way, though, it's going to be a kill, a second kill to the side of Baby on Board. There you go. That, I don't know if that sways anyone, but we'll see if Ghoul Dan can still finish those stacks. Sitting at 1 right now. Hey, at the rate he's going, if he gets 1 stack a minute, he'll be done at 40 minutes into the game, because we all know that Tomb of the Spider Queen goes so very long. Always. Oh. Some lackluster betting here from you, chat. I think of these brilliant ideas, this is what you come back with? No. Either way, Mockery grabs the camp for the bottom lane. We do have the Leoric catching Soak mid. Good rotation so far from Baby on Board when it comes to the top to mid, as well as just the camp timing as well. That's a lot of damage onto Marshall, actually, and I don't think this Imperious lives right here. Falstad does barrel roll in, a lot of damage onto Mockery. Mockery tries to get to the Concussion Mine and cannot get there in time. Wesker gets chunked by the Dirty Trickster from Junkrat. I'm just like sitting here waiting to see if Cavalier dies. He doesn't seem like he's gonna die. Did he actually get a bunch of healing from this? I think Phaeton to death. actually saved Cavalier right there. I think he got a little bit of proc healing from that. Maybe it was Kyle with the Anduin, but I feel like some minions died and that was just close enough to the Leoric to get the little bolster in HP. Right? Because it's when a nearby friendly or enemy minion dies, Leoric restores one. Yeah. Alrighty, so camp on the right to be grabbed. We already have the siege giants cleared out through bottom lane. Marshall and Himi doing a good job of controlling, or at least pushing back up this bottom lane. When it comes to experience, we have a gap forming because Baby on Board have found 4 very early kills. It is early experience, so it's not a ton, but it still is experience pushing the members of Baby on Board ahead. As we see Porky waiting in the bush for someone to step up. Lands the Groundbreaker. Doesn't have the Warbreaker from level 1. Does have the, the body check. There we go. Body check, and that's going to reduce speed by 35% and healing by 30%, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Guess you're staying. He was like, oh, I'm going to get off. Oh, okay. Oh, well, welcome into the stream. Welcome, and thanks for hanging out with us. So 7 talent tier will be here first to the side of Baby on Board. Now I'm waiting patiently to see what the engagement looks like, as that is going to be the toss onto Hemi, who rotated into the bush where Porky was waiting. Got a scroll ceiling, zoning Porky back as the Jet Propulsion will connect onto Garrosh. And a little bit of Divine Star healing out from Kyle as the turn-in will be first to the side of Baby on Board. Alright, Baby on Board. 7 talent tier. Gonna try and push up what lane? Falstad a little far forward here. Able to get the barrel roll away. Okay. Falstad going into auto attack build, as there are some decent chunky health pools to go through with the Leoric and the Garrosh. Garrosh does have that armor, physical and spell, so it is... Also, it's a little difficult to deal with him in general, which is so much resistance as he gets low in HP. He gets tossed. There's going to be a Chastise to follow up. Porky just looking to kind of body block and maybe use body check as Himi gets the Jet Propulsion away. Falstad clearing in top. Porky's mounted. Blaze tries to get something here with a little bit of healing, 500 HP. There's the toss. Mockery gets the frag launcher grenades and finds the kill. 5th kill to the side of Baby on Board. So we do have the objective phase ending with bottom lane still, actually, bottom lane still up a little bit here. Marshall stepping back into Cavalier as the Lunara was looking for the flank, getting decent damage onto Cavalier, and the Webweaver phase ends. What value does Baby on Board get? See, they're going to get a fort front gate, bottom and mid, as well as in top. A little bit of damage onto the fort in top lane as well. Garrosh just mounted, sitting in the bush. We also, the level 1 for Lunara is the Sentinel Wisp, so she can literally see from like halfway into mid to very far into bottom lane with where it was positioned beforehand, so that's how Lunara knew that Garrosh was already in the bush. And Garrosh knew that he was seen because there's like a little red reticle that pops over their head. When you're in a bush, it's a gray reticle. It's showing that you are invisible or you're in the bush. You can see it actually pop up for Kyle there for a hot second. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, we will see Deckard finish out this camp. Lunara already getting back into the rotation, into the lanes. Turn-in availability is here to the side of Minion Miners. They actually are nearing that double turn-in territory. They only need 28 gems to turn in. They got 42 in the pockets, but also keep in mind how many gems can be picked up during the rotations or during the siege. As 10 talent tier is already here for the side of Baby on Board. A little bit of spell power going out to Deckard Cain as he does land that scroll ceiling with the level 1 field study. No turn-ins still. I mean, well, they got a few more gems in. Only 4 more are necessary. 30 in the pockets of the side of Minion Miners. When we look at the Baby on Board crew, they need 5 more gems, if the math serves me right, to be able to get a turn-in. And I like how things are being zoned out by Baby on Board for now. When it comes to 10s, pretty standard across the board. Nothing really of note or out of the ordinary. Himi, just playing it safe, poking out as the waves are being cleared, rotated, and, well, gems are being collected. This Lunara might have been, she might have, oh, no, she has a Leaping Strike. Maybe not. Maybe she does have a Leaping Strike, but there's a Garrosh on the other end of that, and she will fall, just as the objective phase will be spawning here. Gust from Falstad up in 50 seconds, as it was already used. You can see that secret weapon was the pickup at level 7 for Falstad, as the hammering does fly out a little bit further right there. Alrighty, so what value will the members of Minion Miners get here in this Webweaver phase? That is the big, big question that we do need to answer, and we're going to find out very, very soon. So let's see, Blaze in top. We have the mid lane just being drained by Crush. Crush is just getting the big suck on. Why am I like this? And Cavalier's a little bit low in the bottom lane. I don't know if they have well. Does get the heal out from Kyle. Porky in the bush. Marshall will be able to get the Celestial Charge through the wall. Finds themselves up against a lot of enemies, and Marshall pops the Angelic Armament. Gust out from the Falstad into the corner. Horrify from the Gul'dan. I think it connected onto just Marshall. Stay well and listen. There's a light bomb. A lot of buttons are being pressed here from both sides. Another great Celestial Charge through a wall. So many members of Baby on Board are low, and it's Kyle to go down first. The bottom lane fort to fall. Rip Tire from the Junkrat. Can Mockery get the jump over the wall? It's actually no one really low here. Porky gets the Bloodthirst. Celestial Charge should be the nail in the coffin, as there's another toss over the wall into Marshall. And those are some gems to be dropped as well by Porky. Crush getting low. Wonton Soup needs 2 more autos. The drain is going to be coming through. Mockery with the steel trap, but it does. Is it enough? Wait, Himmy pops the Pyromania. Steel trap does slow down Marshall, and this should be another turn in to the side of Minion Miners. Well played right there. Well played. Tune back in. Crush is getting his big suck on. What, dude? That's what he's doing. He's Gul'dan. He's getting the big suck. As long as it was good, not bad. What? Chat is a mirror of the streamer. I think that's what people say. Alrighty. Blue Webweavers will descend to the side of Minion Miners. This isn't the classic movie Porky's. No, but it is classic moves by Porky. Indomitable popped by Porky, actually, as he gets out of the stay a while and listen. That was actually really, really well done right there. As the blue Webweavers do descend from Minion Miners, a lot of priority into top lane clear between... oh, actually, hold on. That's a Warlord's toss. And Blaze goes down. The Gus from Falstad just... That's like the Gus I was doing on Tuesday, where it's just like they're just a little too late. If you had just gotten it like a second or two earlier, that might have been a saved character. But regardless... Not the case. Blaze dead. 7 kills for the side of Baby on Board. And we will see the bottom being cleared out by Leoric. Doesn't seem like much siege will be gained to the side of Minion Miners. Looking around the map right now, and it's just, yeah, it's not a ton. Not a ton to be gained, as that Blaze did go down very early in the objective phase. When we look at gems, though, let's take a look at who's holding what. We have definitely enough for a turn-in for Baby on Board. 40 on the Leoric, 28 on the Junkrat. Just between the two of them, that's enough right there. Okay. 10 seconds on the clutch to spawn. Did anyone free Harrison Jones? No, he's still just hanging out over here awkwardly. Does Harrison... Hold on, this is important stuff. I mean, we could be talking about the mid lane fight. Does Harrison Jones have stats in the game? Garrosh goes down in mid. That is a fantastic turnaround. Kyle drops the light bomb on himself, and there's going to be a bunch of gems going out as well. Leoric Wraith walks forward. Himmy should be slowed. Bunker already utilized. Some slows from the oil slick. All right, this is the important question. Does Harrison Jones have a clickable model? These are the things that we need to answer. No, he doesn't. Okay. But you can click on the boss. These are the important distractions that I need to answer immediately. Let's see. When it comes to other talents, I'm just skimming through the 13s as well. We do have that tailwind for the Falstad, excuse me, sustained winds. This is actually huge when it comes to Falstad damage. Not only are you buffed out from the level 7, and you're building out your auto attack from the level 1, but you've also got the percent base damage into higher health pool heroes, and then you also have your activatable as well. Here's the red web we've returned in for the side of Baby on Board. Celestial Charge comes through from the Imperius as there's a toss out from Porky onto Marshall. Stay well and listen, already utilized. There's a great Entomb from Cavalier with 47 gems. Those are all dropped, but Porky steps back in immediately to grab them. One leap of faith. Porky goes down. 40-some gems are on the ground. Crush wants them. They can't get them. So many gems have just been thrown away from the side of Baby on Board as they lose 2. The objective phase is coming through the lanes. Marshall might die to damage over time. And that is going to be Marshall dying to the damage over time from Gul'dan's Echoed Corruption. Still at 28 stacks. You know, not a lot of betting on this one, but I kinda want the odds for the people who bet for an unfinished talent. Nothing against Crush. I just like that chaos. Cavalier gets the Light Bomb, but it's more of a zoning tool than anything else, as Cavalier was getting low. Warlord's Challenge back off cooldown. Bottom lane Webweaver will arrive to the fort as Lunar is going to come down here. And here's the value of Sentinel Wisp right now. So that's the starting point. That's the expanded view. Look at that. As you can see, Crush has that little red reticle over his head, so he knows he's being seen by the Sentinel Wisp. Alrighty, ran out of gems. Wait, points. Warlord's toss onto Hemi once again. Not enough damage to find the kill. 30 seconds on the bunker. Super Potion is it's that nice fine age Super Potion. Jet Propulsion Gust from the Gust Stay While Listen, little anti-synergistic there, trying to save Hemi. Porky getting low right now is gonna get the toss onto, I believe that was Falstead, and either way he's gonna be going down. Lunar steps back in to pick up the gems and is able to greedily steal those away. I'm a Ghillie Shark on Tomb, so I run out of gems that way too. You mean points? Ah, yes. Alrighty. So 7 to 11. Ooh, in the kills. Do have the Ruinous Affliction at level 16 as well. Corruption deals an additional 152 damage on the impact, and the enemy hit by all 3 strikes. The 3rd strike deals a lot of damage. Horrify from the Gul'dan is going to be coming out. Boss does go over the side of Baby on board as Marshall is going to be inside the Entomb. There's going to be Angelic Garment. There's some healing out from Weskra. Leoric Wraith walks around. He doesn't have the Ominous Wraith or Royal Focus. Gust out from Falstead. That kind of is good for the Baby on board. They were chasing onto Hemi and kind of put them all next to him, but looks like there's the disengage, and we're just going to see camp clears through the waves. Top lane, boss will be cleared out. Might actually find the fort here. Nara is in the mix, but yeah, that slam, that jam, that will clear out the fort in top lane. 1 fort falling. That's actually the first structure to go down on the side of Minion Miners in our map number 3, Tomb of the Spider Queen. And hey, we're 14 minutes in. This might be one of those long Tomb of Spider Queen games. Crush may finish out this level 1. It's very possible. Unless the game just ends abruptly, you know? The core could just randomly fall all of a sudden. 8 gems are necessary for a turn-in on the side of Minion Miners. 19 for the members of Baby on board. So quite a few rotations, quite a few lanes to be cleared on both sides as Mockery takes a long rotation to top lane for a safe wave clear. Just peeking into the mid lane as well. That camp to be cleared out. Leoric is going to soak up the bottom. Just playing it a little slow, a little safe here. Doesn't want to overextend through the bottom lane, get caught out. Garish with a little Groundbreaker as well. It's just that patient moment right now, that patient time in between the rotations, in between the plays. Porky wants Hemi. They just want to kill this Blaze all the time. Bunker comes down. Mockery in the backline getting punished, or actually not punished, just getting shredded by the Imperious, but Horrify from Gul'dan will be coming out as well as Warlord's Challenge from the Garrosh. Spread Volley from Mockery answering back some of that damage as Leoric Wraith walks back in. There's going to be a Scroll of Sealing with that Field Study at level 1 for the extra heals. It's a trade, 2 for 2. Stay well and listen, on to Crush. A lot of good damage. Falstead barrel rolls in, has those autos, has that Tailwind, and has the damage. This might be a big turn-in phase for the side of Minion Miners. They've got enough for a turn-in. They only need 8. Wonton Soup can get those in, and the waves would be pushed in about 50%, but it's the defense. We don't have Gul'dan for 49 seconds, and he is the big wave clear for the side of Baby on board. Junkrat does do a decent job, but that Gul'dan, that Ghoulish Daniel, is very, very effective. What is going to be the priority lane from the side of Minion Miners? Are they going to look for more structures to open up, or are they going to hard press maybe top lane? Cavalier is getting chunked right now through mid. Just padding some stats. Padding some stats. We also do have the 20 on both sides. Lunara with the intensifying toxin. Cavalier actually went into the unyielding despair with the spectral leech, or burning despair, excuse me. And so there's no buried alive right now. Mid lane fort is gonna get shredded. Also keep in mind Lunara does have the Nature's Calling at level 4, so that does help with just all damage that is not onto a hero. Falstad barrel rolling forward. He does. Oh, that's a nice wind tunnel into the wall. Mockery tries to back away. 20-some gems could be lost here. Horrify from Gul'dan, Light Bomb from the Anduin, and Deckard goes down. The gems, you can even see Mockery or somebody was pinging like, hey, my 20 gems. My 20 gems. Top lane Webweaver cleared out. Mid lane around 50 or so percent. Bottom lane on a sliver. Zarek, how you doing, bud? All right, Webweaver phase ends. 11 to 14 in our kills. This is a high kill count game with 35 stacks on Crushinator's level 1. Porky goes in, but did Porky go way too deep? Leap of Faith saves. Celestial Charge. There's going to be a Groundbreaker. Wonton Sleep is low. Titanic Might out from the... Titanic Might? Yeah, Titanic Might with the double toss right there at level 20. Didn't go for the mortal combo for the... Well, the combo value of the level 16 and 20, but either way, we do have the Seasoned Soldier. I believe that affects the Bloodthirst? Yeah. Gain 5% maximum health increase, Groundbreaker slow, duration by 1 second, and Bloodthirst gains an additional charge. That's what it is. And you have that Blood Craze at level 13 when hitting a hero with Blood. Bloodthirst heals for an additional 50% of Garish's maximum health over 3 seconds. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We're casting some games. We got a live game in an hour and a half. So until then, we're just checking out some games that happened last night. Since this is map 3, I think we might try and do a second best of 3 after this one. But I think I have to kind of go. I think I have to go a little quick in between games. I don't think I can dawdle between games very much or very long. So we got some good Heroes of Storm action. Looking at like 3 best of 3s in total today. The Gilly Shark at Bingo Night versus Tactical Feed game that's coming up at 6 o'clock. Tactical Feed may or may not also be doing a bingo card as well. Celestial Charge from Marshall connecting on to Crushinator, who gets shredded and will be falling right there. Angelic Armament onto Cavalier. He gets chunked quite heavily, tries to Wraith Walk away, but Imperius lands another Celestial Charge, Heraldric Cube, and that is a kill onto Leoric and the Gul'dan, as this is a boss call immediately. Bottom lane does have the Siege Giants pushing up. This is really risky right now. Porky is stepping up. This could be just a quick turnaround. Marshall does get tossed away. Celestial Charge will connect. There's going to be a scroll of ceiling. Falstad with the angle with the auto attacks tries to get some decent damage onto Porky. Is forced to use the wind tunnel. Still though, boss being worked on by Lunara. She will be able to grab boss for the team. The top lane pressure is building. 20-some seconds for Leoric and the Gul'dan. Celestial Charge just shy of Porky right there. Bottom lane Siege Giants getting some massive value. Turn-in is not available for another 25 gems. That's quite a few rotations to the side of Minion Miners. A little bit less now, but still needing a lot of gems. Like 19? Nope, that's not right. They need some gems. They need a chunk of gems. I actually think I was right with that, but either way, bottom lane keep goes down. Crush does finish out as level 1. Part of me was like, what if he gets to like 39 stacks and then the game actually ends? That would be comical. But Crush does finish his level 1, so he's got the step back on the Echoed Corruption. More wave clear, more damage as well. Keep that in mind. Cavalier with an Entomb. There's going to be some Leap of Faith from Lunara. Gust out from Falstad to kind of save the day. Wraithwalk from Cavalier to back away. Top lane keep does go down. Angelic Armament used. Horrify comes through, and that's the Imperius to get shredded. And I think with the Imperius going down, yeah, you can even see him. He's going to jet propulsion away. A double keep, though, for an Imperius, that's not too bad. Though some gems were lost in that. Some gems were lost. Well, it's a bit of a slow bleed on the side of Baby on board. They can find something here that'd be huge. There's 40 seconds on the Imperius. What can Baby on board do? They don't have enough for a turn-in. They're close. They're very close to a turn-in. The waves are really pushed back against them. So maybe push out waves, get the web weavers, and maybe hard press top. It's definitely an option for this team. Alrighty, let's see. So Porky clears out the Sentinel Wisp. Another one goes into the bush. The turn-ins coming through from Baby on board. Bottom lane is very far pushed in. I'm actually curious, what is the catapult damage right now? 428 standard, double that into structure, so we're somewhere in the 856 range of that. Another interrupt out from Falstad and the Deckard Cain. Porky trying to get those last gems turned in. Toss. Combo. Light Bomb. Good damage. Wind Tunnel away here. I'm just looking at the health bar of Imperius as he does go down. Catapults are on the core on the right side of the map as Porky is kind of locked into a wall right here. Leaping strike from Lunara. Cavalier is on like 1 HP, and there's the Falstad barrel roll for the last auto. Catapult in bottom lane starting to take down the shielding, but we do have this minion wave clearing out the catapult. Another one will arrive in moments, though. And then another one.
Well done, red team.
So we do get that red turn in finally, but this feels defensive more than anything else. This feels like it's just going to be a way to push back the waves for the members of Baby on board. And 30-some for Leoric, 30-some for the Garrosh, as Leoric can cheat death if he does land that Spectral Leech. Alrighty, so bottom is clearing out. This is going to be just more, yeah, this is just defensive. We actually got 1% off the core from that catapult earlier. Falstad just making quick work. Look at this Falstad just shredding through the top lane Web Weaver. Yeah, this is not going to do much. It does get the mid lane fort. There is that. Entomb from Leoric, not going to be able to catch anyone. And in bottom lane, yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is just going to push things out, but I don't think it's going to find the fort. The Web Weaver slowly losing health over time, and the catapult dealing decent damage consistently as well. And then just the constant waves with catapults coming through. So I don't even think Minion Miners are concerned with the bottom lane, because they know that there's really nothing to be lost down there. If there's more to be had in the rotations of the fight in this top lane. Falstad barrel rolling in, looking for the angle for the wind tunnel. Leoric does go down. Horrify from the Gul'dan will come out, but it's not going to be enough. Falstad looking for that angle still, not able to find it. Is this a call? Oh, I am completely incorrect. My bad. I had really thought that the Web Weaver was going to be cleared out. Falstad flew into bottom lane. This is going to be Angelic Armament, getting some damage onto Porky, who gets Leap of Faith. No wind, actually Wind Tunnel is available, but that doesn't really matter. Junkrat and Gul'dan go down. I think they can run past this mid lane keep on the side of Minion Miners and go straight for core, and I think that is what we are going to be seeing. Porky looking to threaten here. Celestial Charge did not connect. Do have Wesker throwing out those potions. Does have the level 13 super potion. Ancient Blessings, I think? No, Herodric Staff, so he's got the stun every so often. And you can tell when that's up by, there's like a glow on the Deckard Cain staff. But either way, Imperius goes down. The core Leoric will go down as well. It's Anduin and Garrosh to defend. Here comes Wonton Soup. Auto attack shredding into this Garrosh. And Porky is living for now, but I don't think it's going to be for much longer as Wonton Soup barrel rolls in, gets the auto. Himmy very low, but I think there's enough damage. I don't know if Kyle's going to be able to defend this one. He goes for the big light bomb. Leaping strike from Lunara. Oh, wait. Don't kill any more minions. Don't kill any more minions, Falstad. Beautiful. Thank you. GG. Map number 3 goes over to the side of Minion Miners. They take the series 2-1. Let's see. Talents.